Hey everybody, welcome to Cheesehead Trucking. As you can see on the previous episode, I finished up my truck. The only thing I wish I didn't do was when it switches the other angle here. I want to get rid of that driver plate in the front windshield. It's not so much what it says, it's just that it blocks my view. So when I get to a location, I'm going to rip that out of there. Let's see. So now, because we are now owner operators, we're going to go to freight market instead of quick jobs. So what I'm going to do from this point forward is just go from wherever I end up, right? So we're in New Orleans. We're just going to take a load out of here, whatever the highest one is out of this location. Then we'll go to whatever, Jonesboro, and then we'll see where, the next location is. And just keep continuing on. Where we get more moving, maybe moving more west. But let's go. So now we got free roam. We can do whatever we want. At the end of the episode with the truck, I just pulled it off to the side of the freeway. But then after I cut the video, I went and just relocated back to the garage, in case you're wondering. I really wish that the garages, because you own them, that you could do your own maintenance right in your garage instead of having to go to a repair place or service center or whatever you want to call it. I mean, you spend how much? Why can't they get that to where you can do that? Alright, let's get these gauges lit up. Lights on. Reverse. I mean, I love the fact that you can get fuel here, but they should be able to get airs as well. Is that air? Or a vacuum system over there. You can go vacuum out your truck. I think she looks pretty good considering it's yellow. Can't have mac and cheese without some yellow. I guess there's white cheddar cheese. I will be able to open up some different wheel packs once they get to a little bit higher level. I'm going to change those a little bit, but for now, these are going to be the ones we're going to be using. I don't know what level they open up. We'll play as we go here. Am I step forward now? Alright, let's go with this load. Still want to turn this traffic off. I haven't yet. I gotta readjust my seats. Let's see if we can get this straightened out here. I think we're good. Well, maybe a little bit. There we go. Probably lower my seat just a little bit. I can get rid of that other mirror. Got so used to playing on my other account. So I went through my, I don't know if I didn't. I recorded it. I went through my racing cockpit and I lowered everything down. Probably about 5 or 6 inches. And just that little bit actually helped with line of sight. Oh, I don't like the window. I don't like the license plate in front of my vision here. I'm gonna do some adjustments with this mirror. Just pulling it back is gonna be fine. Let's see what we can do here. That's one thing nice about. See, here it's fine. But in the grand scheme of things, back just a little bit. pans that are right. Something like that. Let's see what that does. So the only thing I want to do is get rid of that license plate in the front window here. Move so much faster without a trailer in the back. It's weird, huh? And then on my other account, I was actually playing off, you know, I can play off screen, not recording. I see what's in my Twitch one. Yeah, Twitch account. Separate account for this. Yes, why so fast you're going when you're going trailer back? Our chief. I was able to test out a few more trucks, and I did get a T680 Peter Kenworth, and it didn't have that stupid, I don't know what you want to call it, computer extra mirror or whatever it is. So I think I gotta tip this in. Just 2 mirrors. No, I don't want that. This. Boy, this is gonna confuse the piss out of me. Oh, yeah, I guess we gotta do it this way, huh? Just a little bit of a, and then this one. I don't know. I'm gonna have to monkey with it. But it's bugging me that I'm looking out the window. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Could lower that bottom one just a little more. I keep forgetting I'm not pulling a trailer and put the hammer on it. Where we gotta go? Gotta load it. That's quite a ways. Oh yeah, here. That's what I plan on doing, is just going from one job to the next, to the next, to the next. Wherever we end up, we end up. You know, it isn't like quick travel where you're already loaded, you're hooked here. All that stuff is done. Pictures. I'm taking a picture of that house. I'll show that. It was over here, so right here. Got that done. Of course, we won't bother doing the banner or the cutscenes. I'll start doing those once we run into them on the right side of the road or the correct side of the road. I might stop it for a couple seconds to do those waypoints. Now, if I'm going like okay, it's on the other side, I'm not going to do a Huey. Just get them when we get them. 60. I like this truck because of the view. below 0. It's that wind whipping it through the stadium outdoor thing. So it's cold. You know, you got a bunch of people around you, but it's one thing they never have a problem selling out stadiums, no matter how cold it gets. Die-hard Packer fans. Season ticket list is over 100 years. Get on a list to get season tickets for the Packers. It's crazy. Like generations, they never let them go. Once you get them, you just stick with the family, and the next person is responsible to keep the dream alive. It would be sad if the next generation was like, well, I don't want to go to the Packers. I'm a Cowboys fan or a Bears fan or something. I'm gonna let these go. I guess somewhere down in the generations it's gonna happen. I don't have season tickets. No, it's not. It's a thing. It's a prestigious thing to do sometimes. Again, never been to a game, so. But as far as this game goes, if you have any questions about anything on here, feel free to give me a comment in the chat here. And there is a link now down below my other channel, which is still Cheesehead Trucking, but a completely different account. This account is strictly for uploading. That one is strictly for live streaming on Twitch. So there will be a link down there, be a Twitch link way at the bottom in the description. As well as I use my other YouTube channel. I'm a very busy person. Hey Sam, I want to open the gate so I can get my load. Thank you, sir. Appreciate ya. Where are we going? What are we hauling out of here? It's not more like this. In here, I don't know where it's at. Freight market. Yes, so. We'll take it. 176 miles. Where are we going for this? Third person view, if I can find my. Way over there. All right. Much better. Here. Let's get over here and get this thing hooked up. Reverse. Where's my... There we go. I need to figure out a different reverse button. Trailer. Good. Put it in forward. Jam it backwards. On the road with that first load. It's corner operators. It's so exciting. Finally made it. Freedom at last. Higher paying loads. crusher. We get to choose multiple crushers and conveyor systems and whatever else. It's just something different. Yeah, if I can get to a location where I can go in and put that nice and clean out the windshield, I'll take that. It's just bugging me. Alright, back to visit Sam again over here. What up, Sam? Thank you, sir. Say hi to your wife and my kids. Stop sign. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, we got coned by a few things. Can't see out that mirror. Past that mirror. Alright, here we go. Get the camera back. Get the camera back. Oh, do it. Reverse. Well, that's my truck. I gotta pay for the damn. Sorry about the sign. First day. This reminds me of whenever Ram on some of the vehicles. I didn't do this, by the way, whenever some of the vehicles were just beat to shit. Obviously, I've never driven a vehicle before. Not that I'm showing off my driving skills today. 566 miles. Green. Got yellow. Not gonna take the chance. I'm only gonna take it. Already. I'm surprised I didn't get one for damage on that sign. Well, that desktop audio is picking up that. Actually, no, it should be alright. Is this thing that loud? Let me get the headset in here. Oh, sure, I got it all tangled up over here, don't I? Let's see what the headset. Yeah, it's not terrible, I don't think. It's making all kinds of racket. Yeah, I'm working on some trailer ideas too. I'm not buying trailers yet. I will probably once I hit 36. Whatever the max is. Yeah, I guess this could be turned on. Although I haven't turned up some of this. See if that's better. Definitely won't be so overwhelming. Now I can take this headset back off again. Ah, it's like wearing earmuffs. Which way is it gonna go? Okay. Here. a second, so was it F4? So just that bottom mirror. Out or in? I don't remember now. I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, better. And the thing is, it's stupid whatchamacallit in a way. Speedometer. I wish you could get rid of one and not the other, because it's kind of all. You can get rid of both, but you can't get rid of one. At least not that I found. Oh, I can get rid of that other mirror. Hey, hopefully I get one here. So the channel's growing, and I'm appreciative of that. Like I say, every little comment, when it's hi, it's, hey, I'm new, whatever, in the chat is very helpful. Doesn't seem like it'd be, but it is. What it is that YouTube will put your videos, my videos, into an algorithm. Gotta get over, dude. Let me over. Into an algorithm. So then it'll come up on the side of other people's things and it'll say suggested videos. If you like this, maybe you'd like this. Kind of like when you buy products on Amazon. Customers who bought this also bought these items. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same concept with YouTube. So the comments, the thumbs ups, the likes, whatever you want to call them, all do make a difference. Even one would make a difference. Yes. Every vote counts, as I say. In this instance, it actually does count. It's gonna be all the food truck. It handles different. Just messing. Not bad. Yeah, we're going north. I'm going up to Arkansas. Jonesboro. Or Arkansas. I don't know. You can pronounce it the way you want. Arkansas is what it is. But it doesn't end in a W. You are right. You are right. So who came up with that pronunciation? Should be Arkansas, right? Arkansas. The English language is pretty jacked up. They say it's one of the hardest ones to learn. I find anything other than English is hard to learn because I've learned English, I guess. I think the symbols would be like for Japanese and Korean and all those other ones. Mandarin and stuff. I think that would be really hard to learn. Alright. I know I was going to quit doing the questions of the day, but I'm going to do this one. If you could speak any other language, say you only spoke whatever your native tongue is, if you could speak another language, what would it be? And I'm talking fluent, like you lived there all your life. I'm not talking broken. I'm talking fluent language, where people think that people look at you funny that have lived there. Like, wow, speak really good English, or really good Mandarin, or really good Russian, or whatever your thing is. I would probably go with Spanish. I never took any foreign languages in school. I know they wanted us to, but I just never got to it. So it must be down underneath there. I think it is. They got a little park or something down under there. This movie thing, I think it's down by the water down there. Probably get attacked by a gator. Are there gators in Louisiana? I'm guessing there is. Gulf of Mexico. Gators in Florida. Gotta be gators in Louisiana. Never been. Got a friend that lived there. But as far as otherwise, no. Never been. Do I want to go? I'd have to go in like December. January, when it's cold. And that'd be their idea of cold, not mine. I don't want to go in the middle of July or August when it's just sweat. I feel like you're melting. Well, yeah, I would have to say Spanish, just because of the fact that where I live, that's probably the most common dialect other than English. Be Spanish. Love to speak all the language. That would be awesome. Those people that know all, you know, are able to. It's just crazy. Fascinating to me. Good for you. Well, this is going to be a lot of up and down. I know it because I've been this route before. I want to go west. Young man, west. I want to get up to Washington State. So my goal is to try to get something. If I can get loads, whether they be short or long, I'm trying to go west. I prefer to go, you know, decent length trips, you know, 600 miles. Keep them in that ballpark, but go west. And eventually we're going to run into some videos that are way longer. If I can schedule those Sundays, it'd be great, because I don't want to do long haul Sundays. Let's see how it goes. It'll be a long haul day, whatever. Eventually, the loads will get longer. Yeah, as far as practicality, the Spanish is what I would want to learn. But I think we need to learn Korean or Mandarin or any of those other ones too. Cantonese, whatever, I don't know the whole languages, but there was a bunch of them. French, the language of love. The only French I know is Pepe Le Pew, the cartoons. And then the only Swedish I know is watching the Swedish Chef on the Muppets. And it's funny, I have a friend that's from Sweden, and I told him that, and he laughed his butt off. He wasn't, what do you call it? What the hell? He's got to know how to drive a Chevelle. Move it! I'm gonna park it. It's a nice car, keep it moving. Is that a four-door? For some reason, the four-doors were never sought after, like the two-doors. No, it looks like a two-door. Yeah, it's a two-door. It just, man, them doors on them two-door cars like that were so heavy. Why the hinge pins usually wore out. Well, they would sink. You open the door, the exit door would drop an inch. And you had to slam the crap out of it to get it shut. Because they were heavy freaking doors. But yeah, the four doors were never as sought after as the two doors. I ain't gonna drive a sedan. I'd rather have a coupe. I want the coupe. Yeah, freaking pothole or something there. Get over here. Can't quit yawning. It's too early in the morning. Tell time that's it. 3:30. Jesus. I don't know where possums or something on the road. What do you guys think of the yellow? I like it. I like the yellow. It stands out. I didn't go high vis yellow because I can put that in. When you're doing it, you just go into the hex codes and you can punch in any hex code you can search online. Punch in that hex code and you got the color you want. You want high vis, you want the brightest lime green you could possibly imagine. And you're not going to get it getting that slide around thing. Adjusting that thing. Just go to hex mode, hex code, and just punch in the numbers and you got yourself your color you want. But if you don't know that already, it's an option. It's basically the same thing I was doing when I play GTA 5. I go in and adjust the crew colors and stuff. Because I'm the owner of the crew, I can go in and adjust all that. But I've had some crazy colors. Crazy colors. But I like the yellow. And I went with the matching steering wheel. But yeah, I want to get rid of that driver plate. That's why. I'm going to get off the gas here when I get a ding ticket. Yellow. So now I gotta pay for fuel, so keep an eye on that. It doesn't automatically give me a full tank at the end of every load. You know, I gotta actually go do it. Although, I guess if I ended up at a garage every time, the thing is, I'm not gonna end up at. I only own the one down in Louisiana. I think eventually I'm gonna buy one in every state, at least one. Then other states are available. Okay, so now I just seen something. So now, again, these videos are recorded in advance. So today is March 2nd. Yes. Where's the fine? Today's March 2nd. The train. Nice. My foot slipped off the pedal. Today's March 2nd. I was trying to look around my microphone to see if the camera was backing up. And I'm rear-ending the guy behind me. Today's March 2nd. And real day. You guys haven't seen this till the end of April. Maybe even the first part of May. But anyway, I was looking. And I seen on Steam. Okay, so Illinois. And it's not Illinois. Illinois. North Dakota or South Dakota are coming. Plus, that guy's working on British Columbia? What? I thought this was... I mean, I get it. It's North America, South America. But why don't we finish off the United States first? And then go north and south? Does that make sense to you guys? I mean, just because he's working on it doesn't mean it's going to come out today. But I think I was able to put it in my wish list. Which means it's going to be soon. But does that, I mean, honestly, answer my question on that one. Does that make any sense? Why wouldn't we keep going east? You know, make our way to New York. Illinois will be the first one over the over the Mississippi. I think as long as they've taken so far to do these maps, they should just do one bundle here, east of the Mississippi, done. You know, so you'll get Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Alabama, Missouri, or not Missouri, but Alabama and Georgia. Mississippi, North and South Carolina, Maryland, New Hampshire, Maine, West Virginia, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts. I don't know if I'm rattling them all off, but anyway, they should give you, just call it a day. If they want to start just going north and south now. What's next? Mexico? We're gonna do Panama. Just do one that doesn't make no sense at all. Manitoba. What? I don't know how I'm gonna get to Manitoba. I go up through. And I don't know Canadian province. I was just throwing it out there. I'm probably way off, am I? Got damages to the truck already. Brand new truck. Got a sign right away when pulling out of the parking lot because I was trying to adjust my camera. I need to find a button on my steering wheel that I can hit. Return that camera back to center. I just gotta figure which one it is I want to put it on. Because right now it's down on my little D-pad on my steering wheel. So if I go here and then I hit down on the D-pad, it puts it back. If I move my camera over to the left and then put it down on the D-pad, it moves it back. But when your steering wheel is upside down when you're going out of the parking lot, it's harder to find that D-pad. Tell you. I guess you just don't turn it. That's what you do. You just don't turn it. Don't move the camera. Just drive. And I tried the eye tracker thing. Like, we could use that eye tracker. Nope, I sent it back. Don't want it. Wasn't for me. I know as soon as we get to 65 years, it's going to get back to 55 or 50 years. But yeah, so if you have any guys, gals, have any questions on any of my equipment, which is down below in the description, by the way, the racing cockpit, the steering wheel, the button box, go ahead and ask away. It's an open book. Again, I like the button box. But now that I've got this adjusted to my camera or my screen, this was my deciding factor as to whether I wanted to go with the bigger TV. Because I use a TV instead of a monitor for my gaming. Way cheaper. I can go buy a 50-inch TV for $200. Can't buy a 50-inch monitor for that. And if all I'm playing is this game, I don't need anything fancy schmancy. Right currently, this is a 1080p 40-inch TV. But I'm actually thinking about going up to a 50-inch TV. I don't want to go any bigger than 50. It might be too big. This is actually really good, actually. But they don't make it, well, at least for this brand, they don't make a 4K version of it. And I want to go 4K. I think 50, because it'll be, what did I say, about 4 inches wider. When I did the math, I think it's like 5 inches, 5.5 inches taller, or up and down. And I think 2 inches on each side of this would be perfect. It isn't going to be that much of a difference. I mean, it's 10 inches, but that's diagonally and all of that. But then the next thing I'd like to do is take the bucket seat off of this racing cockpit and go get myself a Cadillac seat. One of them captain's chairs out of those sweet vans that they had back in the 70s. Conversion vans or whatever they were. I'd end up falling asleep. Put an air ride seat in. I mean, this bucket seat's fine. But after about 3-4 hours sitting in this thing, it's... You need a break. So after one long trip, you're going to want to get up and stretch for a little while. Most people don't sit and play this for 12 hours a day. Still got to look at seat covers. That's what it was. I don't know if I should write a dang sticky note. Seat covers. I got to get it in my brain. I don't have my phone sitting next to me. I would just look it up. Then it would be in my search. What was I looking for? Oh, I got seat covers. Yeah, if I get a different seat cover for this seat, I'd like that. Because it's kind of a vinyl-y material. And it's fine, but you know what vinyl feels like on bare skin. It's like ripping flesh off when you're peeling yourself off like a fruit roll-up. Well, I'm not sitting here bare skin, but wearing shorts. Yeah, I'm thinking about, and again, I have a kid at work that's already offered to buy my TV, so current TV, so it wouldn't cost me as much. It wouldn't be as much out of pocket. Not that they're expensive, but not the way they used to be crazy expensive. Now you can get them for way less. But I think I'm going to look at the dims on a full, not that I'm going to buy the 55, but I am going to look at the dims on a 55 inch. Did I just run a light? It looks like all the traffic just got left behind. I didn't get a ticket. Weird. We got 230 miles to go. 238. Where are we sitting for time? 42 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna be in the hour range for sure. We didn't have all these dang stoplights. We could have been there already. Welcome to Arkansas. So we now made it to Arkansas. See, now like at that spelling, so that's Arkansas with an S on the end. So Kansas would be Kansas. Right? This word doesn't make any sense to English language. English language. It's a fickle little. Really? You had to get over and then you got a brake check. Yeah. Now I just gotta get used to this one truck. That's the only one I'm gonna be using for a little while anyway. Eventually I'm gonna go I'm gonna go get probably a T680. But I gotta get to level 25 for that. But it'll be down the line because I want to get garages in different states. Officer, don't mind me in this bright yellow stand-em-out banana truck. It's cheese, not banana. Late on the blinker there, Chief. Turn right on red. There must be somebody in front of him. Oh, maybe in Arkansas you can't do it. Oh, no. I was gonna say he's not turning on us. He is. I think there was a car in front of him. glad I was in this lane. So we got rain coming in. Nah, it's just getting darker. I think this game should have all the weathers in too. You know what I'm saying? So like if you're in higher elevations in the mountains and stuff, it should start snowing. Raining in the lower elevations and then turns to snow. I think that'd be alright. So yeah, the button box works great. Sim panel button box. I wonder if they're gonna make these things like that for PlayStation or Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Because the game's coming out. Ooh, there's a wrench. I can swing in there and get my license plate off my window. May just do that. 2 seconds in and out. And probably, I guess I don't need to top the tank off. Now that we're owner operators, we gotta maintain our vehicles. Or now that I'm an owner operator. Okay, don't mess up my mirror now. Okay. And it's right here, so I wouldn't shoot right. Real quick, in and out. Take care of you. Enter service. Hit replace all. Alright, and out the door, and the configurator. I want to get rid of this license plate, so that would be accessories. Would be inside the cab. Interior accessories. Driver plate. Remove. There we go. Confirm. And back to driving. Alright, don't monkey with my camera. Put me in neutral. Select drive. There we go. Boys. Top off the fuel tank right away since it's right here. Why is my mirror all messed up? Ah, one straight. Trying to get in there. Oops, the E button first, and then enter. Top the tank off, push down on the D-pad, so we have that. Tank is full, let's go. Back on the road again. On the road again. Get our stuff done here. golden after that white vehicle. That was golden. We'll see where it still is. Oh yeah. We go. We go. My lights on? I did turn my lights off. Yeah, so the button box works great. I don't have the one with the CB attached to the side. The only thing I have to do is get it mounted better. And then, so the racing cockpit is good. I have to get some new hardware. Excuse me. That reminds me. The bolts that came with my setup here won't go through the plate because they're not long. So once I get, I'm guessing when I get the new TV, I'm going to move a bunch of stuff around and flip this thing up. You know what I mean? So it's a whole racing cockpit, so it's just easier if you can flip it up to where you can get at stuff from underneath, as opposed to trying to crawl into this cage here and squeeze in there. If it's straight up and down vertically, holy cow, what the hell is that? Did I run over a body? Jesus. Airborne. I don't know what I'm hauling here, but it's jacked up now. But it ain't eggs, just made omelets. Hey, I ordered eggs. Oh, it's fuel. Oh, even better. Kaboom! But yeah, I need to tip this thing straight up and down. I'll just remove the button box, take that off with the plate here. Otherwise that'll slide around and fall off. And I'll see what I can do with this bolt in this racer, the steering wheel in place. The only screws I found underneath on this thing were way in the front. But those screws are hard to get to. You know what? I can take that plate right off there. What an idea. Instead of flipping this thing upside down, it'd be a whole lot easier. Let's take the plate off the side. Unattach it. And then bolt it to the bottom of the thing and then put it back on. Genius. Wile E. Coyote. Super genius. Nope. Every once in a while the light goes on. That little light bulb. Bing. I've got an idea. Yeah, the steering wheel and the button box. The only issue I have with the steering wheel is that once in a while I get a little rambunctious with it and it moves off the thing. But once I get a screw in there or a bolt in there, it shouldn't move at all. But I gotta get the right length of bolts because the ones I have aren't the right ones. Ugh. But I have one that'll fit in there. It's just that it doesn't fit in there through the plate. So that's the right size, just not the right length. So I need to take it to a place where they have bolts. I don't know if my work would have that size. If so, I would go buy a couple bolts, like 2 bolts. And I'm gonna steal them, I will buy them. Like, hey, how much you want for these 2? I'll buy them from you. 10 cents, here you go. Or just take them. And then I got their permission, so that's different, but I'm not just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna commandeer these 2 screws. Whatever they're called. But I'll take a look at it. This thing accelerates so much better that I'm not hauling that 80,000 pounds or whatever the hell it is. And I'm getting a ticket yet. Still can't set the cruise. Slow down. Jesus. Lead foot. 100 miles to go. What are we at? 53 minutes? It's going to be close to do this in an hour. It is what it is. I'm going to get the right lane. I was going to follow that guy if I didn't know where he was going. Or gal. Could be either one. I'm not a judge. You be you. Ugh. It'll be nice to go west. See some different. I think I was up in Montana and stuff on some of the lows, but yeah, Bozeman, Montana. Pretty area. If this is any inclination of what it looks like. I've never been. Jacksonville, Memphis. Yeah, we're not going to Memphis. It ain't open yet. Tennessee ain't even open. Oh, we got a picture we got to take. It's a picture we got to take. I don't know what it is, but it's probably that church or whatever. A second here, as soon as I can get straight. And I suppose we should take a picture of our truck and trailer here too. Let's get the church first. Okay, Church of Little Rock. I almost forgot to take a picture. I am so bad about this. And it's a new truck and trailer. And it's funny that yellow almost matches the truck. We gotta make a change time of day. So sorry, it's gonna get bright. Just want to tell you. Can I just click on that? No. Oh, Jesus. I am blind as a bat now. Alright. Gotta figure out where I want to put that logo. You can't just start willy-nilly taking pictures. You gotta get it to where you can get a logo in. Somewhere. I wish I could tint my windows. I think we'll go upper right. Or left. There we go. Alright, back to where we were. Oh, dark. Holy heck, sorry. What in tarnation? What are you thinking, son? Bald Knob. In Jonesboro. How come it doesn't? It's supposed to be going to Jonesboro. Yeah, it doesn't. Maybe I'm not in Jonesboro. Maybe this is a shortcut. 88 miles away. I love the names of some of these cities and stuff. It's interesting. Bald Knob. Beaver Lick. Some weird names. Intercourse, Pennsylvania. I want to know who came up with the names for these things. Watch this. Watch this. We're going to name it this. Everybody's going to call it this. You know, because the states get newer as you go further west. They originated from the east. So it was our, I don't know, when was the Pennsylvania founded? Was that one of the original 13? Pennsylvania? I don't think so. I'm not a geography major. History. I liked history, but it's been a long time since I... A70. Punch it! It won't be long though. I'll pull it off from underneath me again. Excuse me. 68 to 70. Ah, we're talking. Now we're gonna get some miles behind us. And we get behind a slow camper. Of course. We're moving over. Make room. Yeah, so like I said, down below in the description, way down at the bottom is a link to my Twitch channel. For this subsidiary extension of this channel. So if you want to see me live, you can check out that link. There will be a schedule on that channel when you click on it. I know some people are YouTube people and some people are Twitch people. I get it. Like this, sir. I am one of those guys, I guess. I didn't want to follow him. You know, I hate drivers like that. I had to get around me, and then you had to turn off right away. It's a video game. Walden's Landscape Supplies. Excuse me. Yeah, I was going through the mod menu as far as trailer designs and stuff like that, different ideas, but I want to try to do my own thing. So I have to figure out what I want to do. I'd have to be doing something with like cheese and other things on the trailers, besides on the trailer. Like anything from Wisconsin. Cheese, bratwurst, frozen pizzas. Because we're like the frozen pizza capital of the world. State. There's more frozen pizzas done in this state than I think than any other state in the United States. It explains a lot because it's one of the, per capita, one of the drunkest states. And it's just easier to make a pizza than it is to try to cook a full meal when you've been drinking. I'm guessing that's what it is. See anybody? We out. Where's my button? There it is. The refractive light, or whatever it is, on the backs of these trucks is so bright on the eyeballs and beepers. Finally made it. Finally. Now we get to get our undercarriage looked at with a mirror. Nothing there. My doctor already looked. Mm-hmm. I ran into that arm one time, so I don't want to do it again. Now that I own the truck. Alright, you know what? It is valet parking. I'm going to let you drive Old Yeller here. That's the name of my truck, Old Yeller. Oh. Well, that's it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them in the comments. Put them in the chat. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. And we'll catch you all on the next video. Bye, everybody.